Hello, this is Mr. Collier, and today we're looking at divisibility tests for numbers. So we're going to look at the number 1624, and we're going to test to see if it's divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And there's a rule for each one. So let's check out the rule for divisible by 2. If the last digit is 0 or even, well, actually 0 is an even number, so you could just say the last digit is 0. Or sorry, the last digit is even, then the original number is divisible by 2. Alright, so let's check out our number 1624. Is the last digit divisible by 2? In other words, is the last digit even? Yes, so it is divisible by 2. Alright, so maybe I'll just write a 2 and a check mark here. So 3, to find out if the number is divisible by 3, we find the sum, or we add up all the digits and see if that's divisible by 3. So if I add up 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 4, I'll get 13. Okay, so it's not divisible by 3. So it's not divisible by 3. Next, for 4, we need to look at the last two digits to see if it's divisible by 4. So the last two digits are 24. Can we do 4 into 24? Yeah, 4 divided by 24 is 6. So 4, it is divisible by 4. And to check to see if it's divisible by 5, the last digit has to be 0 or 5. Okay, that is not divisible by 5 then. If the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, it's divisible by 6 because 6 is 2 times 3. Okay, so if we look at, is it divisible by 2? Yes. Is it divisible by 3? No. So it's not divisible by 6. Now for 7, 7 is not on there because 7 is very difficult. Okay, there is a way, but it's really complicated, and you're better off just doing long division. It's going to be quicker than actually using the rule. So let's look at number 8. The last three digits is divisible by 8, then the number is divisible by 8. So you can do long division on 624, but I like to do it a different way. So I like to take the number and divide it by 2. Okay, so 2 into 1624 is 812. Okay, so divide it by 2, and then I'm going to look at 812. Is that divisible by 4? Yes. So I'm going to say it is divisible by 8. So my rule for divisible by 8 is I like to divide by 2, then check divisibility by 4. Okay, that's another way to do it. Or you could just do long division on the last three digits if it's a really long number. If the sum of the three digits is divisible by 9, then the original number is divisible by 9. Okay, so we need to add them together again. Actually, we know the sum is 13. Is that divisible by 9? Nope, it's not. If the last digit is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. That's a very easy one, so it's not divisible by 10. Now for 11, add the digits in the odd positions. Okay, so we've got 1624. Okay, this is the first position, second, third, and fourth position. Okay, so we add the digits in the odd position, add the digits in the odd positions, add them in the even, find the difference. Okay, so let's add the ones in the odd positions, you're going to get 10. Add the ones in the even positions, you have 3. And then you subtract. Okay? So I added the 1 and the 3, or the 4 and the 6 to get 10. You add the 2 and the 1, and you get 3. Subtract, you get 7. Is 7 divisible by 11? No, it's not. So the entire number is not divisible by 11. So let's try one more example. Let's try this number here. Okay, I'm going to maybe do something like that. So divisible by 2, yes, it's an even number, so it's divisible by 2. Divisible by 3, let's add them together. 3 plus 2 plus 7 plus 6. And that's going to give me 18. Okay, is 18 divisible by 3? Yes, it is. So this number is divisible by 3. 4. For 4, we just need to look at the last two digits. Does 4 go into 78? Let's see, 1 times 4 is 4, then we get 38. So does 4 go into 38? No, we're going to get a decimal here, right? So this whole number, well, let me just double, oops, sorry, 76. So 4 go into 36? Yes, 9 times. So yes, it is divisible by 4. Is it divisible by 5? The last digit has to be 0 or 5, so nope. Is it divisible by 6? Well, it's divisible by 2 and 3, so yes, it's divisible by 6. We skip 7. 8, well, let's try the book method. 8, we need to just check the last 3 digits. Does 8 go into this? 8 into 26, 3, 24, 36, so no, it's not divisible by 8. 9, well, the sum of the digits is 18. Is 18 divisible by 9? Yes. Divisible by 10? No, because the last digit is not 0. And then divisibility by 11. We need to add these numbers and these numbers together and then subtract. So we're going to have 8 subtract 10 or 10 subtract 8. Either way, and you're going to get 2. And is 2 divisible by 11? Nope. So this number 3,276 is not divisible by 11.